If you keep repeating I think in IELTS, you are silently losing marks. Band 7 or Band 9 students don't rely on I think, they use variety. For example, if you say I think it's good, it's a very basic sentence. It will get you Band 6. Now upgrade it to Band 9. I believe it's highly beneficial. You see the difference? I believe it's highly beneficial sounds more confident and sounds more advanced. It will definitely make you score Band 9. I think it's bad. No, say I would argue it's quite harmful. I think it's important. I would say it's absolutely essential. You can see the difference clearly. I would say it's absolutely essential. It sounds more confident, sounds more complex. Now you see. Now you must be wondering, why does it matter? Because IELTS is not about correct grammar. IELTS examiners judge how fluent and flexible your English is. IELTS examiners judge how fluent and flexible your English is. It's not only about correct grammar. So stop using basic sentences. Start using variety. I believe it's highly beneficial. Instead of saying I think it's bad, say I would argue it's quite harmful. I would argue it's quite terrible. I would argue it's quite disastrous. Use advanced vocabulary. Use variety. Stop relying on I think again. Stop relying on I think and stop using I think repeatedly. Repetition just kills your repetition kills your band score. Now some more examples. For example, instead of saying I think traveling is good, say I believe traveling is highly beneficial. I believe traveling is highly beneficial because it broadens your perspective. It broadens your perspective. Instead of saying a basic sentence like I think traveling is useful, say I believe traveling is highly beneficial because it broadens your perspective. Another example. I think technology is useful. I think technology is useful is grammatically correct, but it is a very basic sentence. It is a very simple sounding sentence. I think technology is useful. Now upgrade it to Band 9. I believe technology is tremendously advantageous. I believe technology is tremendously advantageous because it improves efficiency in daily life. Because it improves efficiency in daily life. I think instead of saying I think technology is useful, say I believe technology is tremendously advantageous because it improves efficiency in daily life. You can see the difference clearly. It's obviously a Band 9 sentence because it sounds more confident, sounds more advanced, sounds more complex. Another sentence. I think drugs are harmful. Now everyone knows it is a very basic sentence. It will make you score Band 6. I think drugs are harmful. So instead of saying I think drugs are harmful, say I would argue drugs are detrimental to health. I would argue drugs are detrimental to health. I would argue drugs are detrimental to health. Sound more advanced vocabulary and just stop using I think, so that to Today's lesson was simple. Stop overusing I think. Instead of repeating I think, you can use I believe, I would argue, I would say. It's absolutely essential. Sounds, because I already told you that IELTS is not about correct grammar. IELTS is about how confident and fluent and flexible your English is. So use more advanced vocabulary, use more advanced and complex sentences, and use variety. Most importantly, use variety. Instead of relying on I think, use variety, because this tip alone can push your band from this tip alone can push your band score from 6 to 7 or even higher. This tip alone can push your band score from 6 to 7 and even higher, inshallah. Stay tuned for more such lessons, and watch my next lesson for improving your band score, because next lesson is very important.